here than it is in, you know, Tucson and Phoenix. So we'll just go around the table and introduce yourselves to each other, and then the two of you can tell what you're interested in, because the bankers are here not only to explain, you know, what they do, and Eddie's here from USDA, but also, you know, if you're interested in actually, you know, making a connection with them and talking about getting a loan. I mean, that was the whole point of doing these seminars, is try to get people to come to them who are actively looking for money. And I think everybody knows me. I'm Bob Mucci. I'm with the Small Business Development Center out of Sierra Vista. And, you know, it's one of our clients. And, you know, just for, you know, your information, what we do is we help counsel businesses, and our services are at no charge to the college. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're at the Sierra Vista campus?
I'm at the Sierra Vista campus, but I'm the person that does the road show a lot of times. And what it is set up is that I try to come to Bisbee, Douglas, Benson, and Wilcox at least once a month on a fixed schedule. Bisbee's been pretty much hit or miss because I don't have any clients here.
Yet.
Wilcox, I have a large number of clients. Benson, I have a number of clients. And then the other thing too, is just so, you know, maybe you all know, is that the 1st of January, we're going to be opening up a 20-hour-a-week satellite office in Douglas that will be staffed. So, you know, we're looking for somebody, you know, to staff that job. And that job's primarily going to be dealing with import-export issues. But it will be business counseling. So there'll be somebody there, you know, 20 hours a week. So we're kind of, instead of contracting our services, we're expanding our services.
The reason I mentioned the campus is that's how I heard about this, is because I took a beginning grant writing program through your. It's a great setup you've got.
But, you know, the thing is, you know, just so everybody knows, you know, we'll come to the community. The communities don't need to come to Sierra Vista. And, you know, we're actively looking for clients, particularly here in Bisbee. It's one of the reasons why we do this. And, you know, it is disappointing to me that I have more bankers here than I have people looking for money. Because then I get people saying, well, you know, I can't get a loan, I don't know how to get a loan, and it's like, what planet were you on when we did these seminars? So anyways, Lydia, I'll start off with you, and, you know, you can tell folks what it is you do.
Okay. I'm Lydia Jerome-Kari. I'm with M&I Bank, part of the BMO Financial Group. It's actually used to be out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We recently been acquired by Montreal, a Bank of Montreal in Canada, and looking forward to growing with them. My position is a branch manager, but I'm also a small business development. I go out into the community, and much like the SBDC, I like to go to my customers and meet with them and try to work with their needs. I brought a few packets here.
Okay, sure.
If any of you lenders would like one too. It's a small business kit. It's a small business kit. And this is put out by M&I, and I think it's very, very helpful in anybody that's preparing for a business loan or trying to, and I don't know how much time you want me to take here, Bob.
We have till 12 o'clock.
We'll take 2.5 hours and we'll cover the rest.
I can go down and get donuts.
The thing is, I'm a woman, I can talk for 2.5 hours.
I mean, you know, you can give, you know, your, you know, childhood history, you know, I mean, where you were when the Beatles played on Ed Sullivan, you know, those kinds of things.
So this is a very basic little kit here. It just gives you the pointers on the importance of a business plan, because being prepared for the banker, they're going to ask for a business plan. I know the SBDC is great on helping you, and also PEP is really good here too. And it's so important to know what your business is about, so you can talk to a lender about it, and not specifically just a banker. All of us here that are in the lending positions want to know that you know what you're getting into, so before they lend you the money. The business plan is important. There's also some on how to grow a business in here, the different types of loan products, bank loan products available to you, and you can go through that. Frequently asked financial and banking questions. So that's the little kit. And my card is at the front, so you can call me if you have any questions about this. But this is very helpful for anybody starting a business or growing a business. The next thing that I have in my little packet is a business plan template. Very basic, but it kind of gives you the idea of what you're going to be working on. Lots of research, and there's lots of organizations that will do it free of charge, that will help you with your business research and business planning. Libraries, we have a great library in Tucson that they have a small business section. Next, I have the profit and loss projected, because if you're a startup business, the bank wants to know, number one, how are you going to pay them back? So this tells them, as you grow your business, as you work with them, how are you going to pay back your loan? Then there is a balance sheet at the end. So I'll fill in the bank, blank. Yeah, fill in the bank too. And last but not least, personal financial statements. The bank wants to know how you manage your own personal accounts. Bigger businesses, not so much, but smaller businesses, we need to know, what your history is. Goes back to the 5 C's of credit, the 5 C's of banking, and collateral. What are you going to put up? What are you going to put up? What is your secondary source of payment if your business doesn't work out? They want to see that you do have something to give there. As bankers, we also want to know cash flow. How is your business going to work? You're buying what are you going to have available to repay the debt? What are you going to? How much debt do you have out there in existence already before the bank's debt comes in? Capital. How much have you invested in your own company? How much skin have you put into the game? Do you believe in your company? If you put enough money into it, that if the business plan doesn't go as it was supposed to, do you have something that the bank can go and collect from? Conditions. Right now, conditions is so important. If somebody else comes up to me in Tucson and wants to open up another Mexican restaurant, it's bad because, there's so many that have gone down, so many that have gone bad. Mortgage, construction companies, conditions, and it's all part of doing the right research. A banker wants to see you prepared to a loan. You can't go to a bank and say, how much will you lend me? Because that's the wrong question to ask the banker. How much will you lend me? How much do you need? And you've done that preparation. Character, that's the last but not the least. And credit history is so important because we don't know what your business is going to do. We don't know how you run your business, but we do know how you run your personal life and whether you have made other contracts in the past that you have failed to upkeep. And that's what we have. We just have history.
Thank you. You probably covered a lot of what the other folks are going to cover too.
We're done.
Yeah.
You can elaborate.
So whatever you want to add in, and then that was like good. Now you covered everybody else's stuff for a few of us. Go ahead.
Go down there first.
Okay, and Eddie's a little bit different.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
I'm kind of here as an unbanker. I do not work for a bank. Technically, I do not work for USDA Rural Development. I work for the Arizona Rural Development Council. And our mission is to improve quality of life and give voice to citizens of rural Arizona. But I was asked